All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here as we're just about set to get this one underway. Our first playoff game, it will be between Okeechobee and Spring Hill American. The winner will then play Sebring. And the plan is, if Mother Nature cooperates, to play this out tonight. So somewhat close to back-to-back. Let me give you the starting lineups for the visiting team, Spring Hill American. It'll be Higgins, King, Hendrickson, Taryn Hendrickson, Clark, Keegan, Najak, Briglio, Poole, Tanner Hendrickson, Fuentes, Bunyan, and Witten. And Sean Keegan will start on the hill. Charlie Miko will start for Okeechobee on the hill. And we'll get to their defensive setup here for you. Flores will be behind the plate. Whidden is at first base. Second base will be Lindberry. And at third base will be Bloomfield. Shortstop will be Suarez. Left field, Brennan. Center field, Cruz, and right field will be Osceola. So that is a look at these lineups. They played once before. They played each other back on July the 7th. Spring Hill American ended up losing that game 2-1. Okeechobee had the lead 2-0 going into the top of the 6th. And Spring Hill American picked up a run in the top of the 6th. Had a runner at third and unfortunately couldn't get that runner home, and that's how that game ended, a 2-1 win. And Okeechobee would get that one. Boy, it was a really, really tough game all the way through. Most of the times it was a 1-2-3 inning. So, again, runs will be at a very, very minimum here unless somebody's bats get really hot. We'll see. But right now, Spring Hill American and Okeechobee getting ready to battle here for the opportunity to play Spring Hill, and then that winner will move on to go to the World Series. So thanks for tuning in to JockJive.com. We appreciate it on our YouTube channel here. Don't forget, hopefully you subscribe so when we do go live, you know we're going live and you don't have to wait and worry and what time games are starting. And we were wondering, but we were waiting for all the rain and hopefully all the showers to pass. They seem to have stopped. The fields have been prepped and raked. And we've got our umpires, and we're just waiting to get the first pitch underway. So the umpires going over and chatting right now with the Okeechobee coach. And they're waiting for the catcher to come out and maybe checking bats, which they usually do beforehand, but they actually are going to have 3 umpires on the field for these games. So there'll be 3 umps for this game and for the next one. Like they said, the plan is to do the second game with a little bit of time in between after this one is over and play it through and not have to play tomorrow. So we are about set to go here. It looks like we're going to get our first pitch right about 6:05, give or take. Mostly cloudy skies. It is 80 degrees outside still. Feels like 87. The wind has died down to about a mile or 2 an hour. The flag's pretty much draped straight up and down. Some partly cloudy skies. And they're hoping that the forecast holds out for the rest of the evening. So the umpires making sure the boys are ready to go. Get out, do your warm-ups, get your tosses in, and play some ball. We don't want to be waiting around. So we'll be back in about a minute. We'll get started here, right here on JockJive.com.
Just about all white, Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Warm-up tosses have been completed. Looks like we're ready to go. We saw this young man the other night on the hill, Charlie Miko, and he will get the start here And he pitched a very good game. So he will start for Okeechobee. Spring Hill American will start with Brandon Higgins leading things off. He's going to play second base. Shout out to Spring Hill, Jaden Fuentes, number 27 from Dad and Mom. So here we go. Crowd has been waiting for about 3.5 hours for this to get underway. We were hoping to get this game underway about 2:30, and now he finally got it going now. Ground ball on the first pitch, back to the mound. Nico flips it over to first for the out, one away. This is a playoff to get to the championship game against Sebring. Tristan King will now bat second in the lineup. So King from the right side. Takes the strike on the first pitch on the corner from Miko. Outfield straight away. Right fielder somewhat closer than the two other outfielders. And that pitch is outside for a ball, 1-1. Ball and a strike. One pitch, swung on, flared foul to the right side. Count to go to a ball and 2 strikes. Miko trying to get this one here, get the second out of the inning. Start off the top of the first, 2 up, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he does. Gets him to swing at the outside corner, missed it, strikeout, 2 down. That'll bring up Taryn Henriksen, the third baseman. Taryn ready to go here, batting third. Travis Clark with the big stick in the 4th slot, and they would rather face him with nobody on or batting first in an inning rather than batting with somebody on base. Swung on, popped up. That'll come right up on top of us for a foul ball. 0-1 count. Looks in, gets the sign. On the corner, missed it, 1-1. Corners in at first and third. Now the first baseman backs up just a little bit towards right field. Gives himself a little room for Henriksen. And that's where it's going, and it gets by him as he slipped there. And then the right fielder bobbles the ball. Henriksen around first, headed for 2. He's still got the wheels moving. He's going to go all the way to third, and he'll stand up there after the single in the air. Runner at third base. So the first error by Okeechobee, a single by Spring Hill, and a runner at third in the first opportunity. And here's the big stick in Travis Clark. Hit a home run out of this park earlier. But boy, I'll tell you what, the wheels there of Taryn Henriksen, that was what is a big part of this ball game. Quick speed puts him at third. He never looked to even think about stopping at second. He was going to the next bag as he knew the right fielder had to go chase that down as it got by him. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1 count, 2 down. They're looking for Travis Clark to get something here for Spring Hill American on the board early. Corner again, missed it, and the count will go a ball and a strike. 1-1. Meeks looks in, shakes his head at the sign, checks the runner over at third. Now delivers the pitch. Curveball swung on. It'll get through the hole into left field. First run of the ball game is going to be for Spring Hill. Back-to-back singles and a 1-0 lead. Sean Keegan, who will pitch tonight, will start here. Runner at first. We'll see if Clark stays on the bag very long with 2 down. No, he takes off on the first pitch, and he will steal second. Sean Keegan now with the runner at second and Clark. Turns around, takes off, goes. It'll be a foul ball. And boy, he took off a little late there. Well, I'm guessing they're going to test the arm of Flores until he throws somebody out. Once he does, I think the running slows down a bit. But so far, catchers haven't been able to do that too often in the tournament this week. We've seen a couple of them, and it's usually been at third base. Clark goes again, fouled off. And the count now goes to a ball and 2 strikes against Keegan. Charlie Miko, the right-hander. They check the dugout for the signal and now deliver. Takes off again, ground ball towards third. So they're going to keep the hit and run on, especially with 2 outs. Going to try to keep him moving if you can. You can get Keegan on base. And you can turn Clark at third for home. They get an early 2-0 lead. But the vest has given some trouble to Flores. So they're going to go to the dugout and see if they can't get that fixed. Don't forget, for a complete copy, a digital copy of the audio of this game, you can download it to your computer. You can get one by emailing us, info@jockjive.com, info@jockjive.com. Put on there Spring Hill American versus Okeechobee. And you can get a copy of the game. It's just $5. It's a digital download that you can keep or give as a gift. So, looks like he got that fixed, and he'll come back. Knock some of the dirt out of the helmet there and put it back on. We're ready to go. Keegan with a 1-2 count. Sends that one high in the air towards right field, and it'll get out of play. And we'll do it again. 3 times he's fouled the ball off. We'll go back again to the 1-2 count. Line shot into right center field. Clark slips as he's coming around third, but he's easily home. And Keegan with a single. Back-to-back-to-back singles. And it's a 2-0 lead. So 3 singles. And Spring Hill jumps out front here by a score of 2-0 in the first. And Najek, the shortstop, will come to the plate now. The umps coming together about something. And I was thinking they were, okay, so Keegan's a pitcher, but you have to go through the order before you can put in the substitution. That's what they're telling him. You have to bat all 12. You have to bat all the way around before you can substitute a courtesy runner for their pitcher, Keegan. So they wanted to try to get in a courtesy runner, and you cannot do that. which I'm sure has been explained once before earlier. Here's Najek. Runner takes off. Flores with the throw down. On the tag, and they got him. That's why I said you're only going to steal on him until he throws somebody out, and he did there. Flores with a nice peg. Great play. Third out of the inning, but they do pick up 2 runs in the inning. They leave a runner. They don't leave a runner aboard, and we have completed the top of the first. Going to the bottom of the first, it's 2-0. We'll come back in just a bit.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Your stay in Morristown at the Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel. A friendly greeting awaits inside, and they appreciate you for choosing their hotel. When checking in, be sure to show your Best Western Rewards card and earn points. Make yourself at home in their spacious lobby, plenty of seating room, and a large screen TV await. Make your own waffles in the breakfast room each morning. Enjoy complimentary breakfast served 6 to 10 a.m. For your comfort, you'll find a dining table, work desk, and chair, and an LCD television in each room. Also equipped with a microwave and mini fridge. The Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel in Morristown.
Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning. Leading things off is the very quick Caleb Cruz. And the first pitch is outside for a ball. Again, when you're texting a shout out tonight, make sure that you're on the right channel for the game. This is Spring Hill American Okeechobee playoff game, okay? We're in the bottom of the first inning. 4-2-3-3-0-7-37-11. Cruz on the mound. Keegan on the hill. And a 2-0 count. So Sean Keegan, who we saw earlier in the tournament, comes back. Caleb Cruz now with ball 2. And there's a strike, and it's 2-1. They'll definitely want to keep him off the base paths because he is very, very quick. Got a piece of that, fouled it off. 2-2. Cruz, Suarez, Miko, and if they can get on, then Bloomfield. Okeechobee with a very good lineup, especially top 5. They can really go. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Alex Suarez at the plate now, one away. Up top for the strike. Ball and a strike. Outside again. Alex Suarez, the shortstop, trying to get on base. And he's going to get ball 4 on a 3-1 pitch. And the first walk given up. Charlie Miko now at the plate can help himself here. Runner goes on the first pitch. Sliding in down to second, swing and a miss. Stolen base for Suarez. Grounded towards short, grabbed by the shortstop, throw to first for 1. King with the relay to third. Safe underneath the tag. Suarez gets in. Good chance for a double play there. Good attempt. Really nice across the field throw. But there is an umpire at third. He is right on top of the play. There's an umpire at first. There's an umpire behind the plate. So, again, 3 umps in this very important playoff game. We've got 2 outs, though, with a runner at third. And a strike to Ethan Bloomfield, who's at the plate now. Up top for a ball. Pitch on the way from Keegan. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. Fans on both sides, really intense, trying to get their teams going. We are finally back underway after about a 2.5-hour delay from rain. We've had it just about every day. We have been here late to the ballpark. I think only one day we got out of here by 7 o'clock. 2-1 count now. 2 outs. Bloomfield trying to bring that runner home from third and cut this lead in half. Down low again, and the count will go 3 balls and a strike. 3-1, 2 outs. Runner at third. Whidden is in the on-deck circle if Bloomfield gets on. This is the first playoff game. Spring Hill American against Okeechobee. The winner takes on Sebring in the championship game. And the winner of that will move to state or to the World Series in Ruston, Louisiana. So these 3 teams vying for the state title. And Sebring, due to the tiebreaker rules, took 3 of them before they found one that worked. Got the bye in tonight's playoffs. Caden Whidden now to the plate. Fires over to first. Back in time goes the runner. First and third. I'm sure that Bloomfield is probably going to take off and go and try to take second. He will. Swung on and missed by Whidden. And down to second goes Bloomfield. And now a chance to tie the game with a big hit here with the runner at second base. Bloomfield to get way off the bag. That ball slapped into left center field. The left fielder picks it up. He'll throw in, and the shortstop back to third, and Bloomfield turns back around. So he thought about it, but the coach holds him there at third. They pick up 1 RBI on the single. And it is a 2-1 ball game. Runners at first and third. First hit of the ball game for Okeechobee, and that'll be Zyron Flores, the catcher. First and third for Flores. At the plate now from the right side. Strike is called on the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes on the batter. On the outside, missed 1-2 with the curveball. Caden Whitten at first, Bloomfield at third. Line shot into center field. That'll score the tying run, and it's first and second. No, they're going to get Whitten on a throw from the outfield. Just didn't get down there quick enough. A single, though, for Flores does drive in the run, and it is 2-2. So 2 runs, 2 hits, and we'll clear the bases. We've completed one. We're tied going into the top of the second here on JockJive.com.
Your stay in Morristown at the Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel. A friendly greeting awaits inside, and they appreciate you for choosing their hotel. When checking in, be sure to show your Best Western Rewards card and earn points. Make yourself at home in their spacious lobby, plenty of seating room, and a large screen TV await. Make your own waffles in the breakfast room each morning. Enjoy complimentary breakfast served 6 to 10 a.m. For your comfort, you'll find a dining table, work desk, and chair, and an LCD television in each room. Also equipped with a microwave and mini fridge. The Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel in Morristown. Your stay in Morristown at the Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel. A friendly greeting awaits inside, and they appreciate you for choosing their hotel. When checking in, be sure to show your Best Western Rewards card and earn points. Make yourself at home in their spacious lobby, plenty of seating room, and a large screen TV await. Make your own waffles in the breakfast room each morning. Enjoy complimentary breakfast served 6 to 10 a.m. For your comfort, you'll find a dining table, work desk, and chair, and an LCD television in each room. Also equipped with a microwave and mini fridge. The Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel in Morristown.
So quite the ball game as we come back into the top of the second inning. 2-2. 3 hits for Spring Hill, 2 hits for Okeechobee, and the 1 error against Okeechobee in that first inning of play. We're going to start it with Briley Osceola, who is the right fielder who is coming to the plate. And my apologies to you folks for right now. For some reason, the text is not working on this number. I'm not getting anything except the ding. So I apologize. As soon as it has corrected itself, I am redoing the phone here, and maybe we'll try to get those in for you. My apologies, though. I know you're probably trying to make some shout-outs, but we'll get to those as soon as we can. Swing and a miss, but for some reason, we've had a lot of trouble with the phone service here and the internet here, so apologies there. But stay with us. Keep listening to the game. We'll keep you up to date with everything going on. 1 strike count to Briley Osceola. And it is 2-1 now. Line shot into left field. It's going to get by the left fielder. And racing around first and headed for two is Cameron Najek, who was at the plate. And out in left field is Hayden Brennan. The ball went down the line. He couldn't get to it, so a double to start off with Najek. And Spring Hill's got their first base runner here to start the top of the second inning. Zach Briglio will come to the plate now. Boy, he got a nice pitch there. Laced it right over the third baseman's head, and it went hugging the line all the way out in the left field and past the left fielder. He had to chase it down into the corner. Briglio now at the plate. Runner at second. Miko delivers outside for ball one. So a battle I thought runs would be minimum tonight, but maybe not. Maybe both offensive teams are going to explode here in this game, and it's going to be who can put up the most before the game is over. Swung on, fouled off, and the count goes a ball and a strike. One count. Way outside, and Miko having a little trouble right now. 2-1. He's got one strikeout. He's given up 4 hits now. Two-one count. Curveball swung on and slapped foul down the right side, and the count goes to 2-2. Couple of games going on here tonight. We've got one more after this. The championship game has been tentatively scheduled. After this one is complete, we'll see about how long they give the team, but Sebring will be playing the winner of this ball game is the tentative schedule, and we've got some play on the other field in a playoff game as well. Check swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Briglio again fouls it off. Up top with that pitch, and the count goes 3-2. On the corner, strike 3 called, and the first out of the inning. On the strikeout, watching it go by is Briglio. Second strikeout of the game for Charlie Miko, and a very nice pitch. Shout out that last one that came in on the phone. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with it. Let's go Talon Pool from MJ, and then all of a sudden my phone just went absolutely crazy. So I apologize for that. Down in the dirt, good scoop there by the catcher to hang on to that pitch from Miko. Talon at the plate with the ball 1 count. Like I said, we've had some troubles out here with phone service and internet service, and it could be from the storms that have come through. Could have hit some tower or something, I don't know. But they know that you're listening, and they appreciate it. Ground ball past the third baseman into left field. That'll put runners on the corner. A base slap there by Poole down the left field line. And the shout out for Spring Hill baseball from the field you can hear. First and third now, 5 hits. Spring Hill American really starting to hit the ball well here, especially as we are in the top of the second inning. This was a game these two teams played the first time, ended up 2-1. Okeechobee with the win. They scored the first run in the game, then they scored one in the 5th. Spring Hill American picking up a second run, or their first run in the 6th. Couldn't get the second one to tie the ball game, and that was it. Flores going to have a timeout, go out and chat with Miko as Tanner Henriksen comes to the plate. He is the left fielder tonight. Lays down a perfect bunt out front. Flores will pick it up, checks the runner at third, and he'll hold him there. Smart play. Don't allow the runner to come home, give up the base hit. That's all you can do. And it's now first, second, and third as we load the bases. Again, that was a perfect bunt by Tanner Henriksen. Got the speed to get down to first. Leaves bases loaded with one out for Fuentes. Jaden Fuentes, the center fielder now, comes to the plate, batting from the right side against Miko. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss, strike one. This is the bottom of the lineup, 10, 11, and 12. Timeout being called by Coach Higgins. He's going to talk with Jaden. In the on-deck circle is Jonathan Bunyan. And if they get to Austin Witten, he will be the last batter in the order. We're in the top of 2, all tied at 2 apiece. Spring Hill trying to change that right here. Wild pitch in the dirt, and the runners will stay where they are. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fuentes looking in on a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. And he is out. Strikeout number 3 for Miko, second out of the inning. And to the plate will be Jonathan Bunyan now. Check the swing, got a piece of the bat and his hand. The umpire's going to check to make sure he's okay. No, they're going to say he got hit by the pitch. Oh, I don't know about that. I think I'd question that call. That's a hit batsman, and a run's going to come home. But the infield umpire, before we score the run, is going to chat with the home plate umpire. I think when he checked the swing, that it got a piece of the bat, then his hand. Yeah. So the infield umpire, he makes the correct call. He sends him back to the plate. The home plate umpire is now being chatted up by the coach for Spring Hill American. Jonathan Bunyan did get hit, but it hit the end of the bat and then hit the fingers. So they have changed the call, and it's a good call. It was correct. He did. He pulled the bat back. He tried to check. When he did, he pulled it in. It hit the bat, then it hit his hand. If it hits any part of the bat and your hand, it's contact. It's a strike. It's not the other way around. If it hits you because you get a base, if it hits the bat, it is a strike. Good call by the infield umpire. So, base is still loaded. 1 strike to Bunyan. Cloud cover coming back in again, and we get a timeout to fix a cleat now at the plate. Jonathan having a little trouble here. 2-2 game, 6 hits for Spring Hill American, 2 hits for Okeechobee, and the 1 error. And as Bunyan fixes the shoe at the plate, now gets ready to go. Again, 1 strike on him on the foul ball. And Miko ready to deliver. Strike 2 right down the pipe. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners, 0-2 count, 2 down. Bases loaded. Bunyan trying to make contact here. Miko trying to get the big strikeout and end the inning. And just a little bit high, 1-2. This will be a huge out to close out the inning with bases loaded and get nothing across the plate for Spring Hill American. Bunyan trying to change that with a base hit. Swings. It'll be a ground ball to second. Flip to first to end the inning and the threat. And he gets out of the jam on a ground ball. They leave a few. They do not plate anything. We have completed 1.5. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. It's 2-2 on JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Umpires, I believe, getting somebody to get them some water bottles and maybe some baseballs as well, but they got a box down there. I don't know. So for those of you trying to send in a shout out, my phone has went completely wacko on me and I can't get any right now. I apologize. I wish I could, but unfortunately something is not working, and I'm trying to get it fixed as soon as possible. And again, I apologize for that, but you know how electronics work. They can be your friend or they can be your enemy. Right now, my phone is being an enemy. Briley, Osceola, Jadance, Urbina, and Jolly on the plate. Coming up. So Briley set to go here against Keegan, back on the hill for inning 2 work. Curveball right back at him. Keegan knocks it down with the backhand and is able to pick it up quickly enough to make the throw to first. Boy, that ball came right back at him pretty quick. And luckily he was able to get the glove down and knock it down and then pick it up and make the play. 1 away. Jadance Urbina now coming to the plate. 1 away. Urbina bats from the left side. Got a pretty good stick here in the 8th spot in the lineup. He's had a couple of big hits to drive in some runs. He'll take strike 1 on the corner. Line shot into right center field, and that'll be a base hit. Urbina gets himself on base with a single. 1 out for Jason Jolly. to come to the plate. We'll see if they test Travis Clark's arm behind the plate. Takes the first pitch, Jolly does, outside for a ball. Clark picks it up, ready to throw down. I don't know if they send Urbina yet. I think you need to be very careful with your base runners right now. Try to move them around with one out. The possibility of a little small ball here might work, but again, giving up another out to move the runner to second just depends on what you want to do. Keegan steps off the mound, now back on the hill, ready to go. 1-1 count. Fastball down in the dirt. Good scoop by Clark. 2-1. Throws back to the mound, but threw it past his pitcher. Good thing his second baseman is backing him up. They're going to ask for another ball, apparently a little wet. Now, there may be some spots out there when the ball hits in the grass that are still going to be moist. So, changing the ball out once in a while might be a good idea. Jolly, 2 balls and a strike count. Strike 2 called right there on the corner, and Jolly watches it go by. Braden Lineberry is in the on-deck circle. Swung on, fouled off, back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two count. Boy, that ball hit hard into right field. Over the right fielder's head. Jolly with a big stroke to the fence. Rounding second and headed to third is Urbina. Jason Jolly with a double. And Okeechobee gets the bats going. That was a big hit there. 4th hit of the ball game. Puts 2 runners aboard with 1 out for Okeechobee, and this game is tied up at 2. The left-hander Braden Lineberry comes to the plate. Opportunity here for Okeechobee to take the lead. Boy, he smoked that ball into right field. That went all the way to the fence. A little slow grounder off the end of the bat. Picked up by third baseman. Checks the runner. Throws to first in time for the out. Not enough time for the runner at third to even attempt to go home. Being checked at the bag and having to go back. So it'll be up to Hayden Brennan now, the left fielder, to come to the plate. Try to drive in that run. 2 runners aboard. Second and third, 2 outs. Swung on, fouled off on the first pitch. Hayden Brennan in the box from the right side. 1 strike against him. Base open at first. 2 down. Outside, missed. 1-1. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Off the mark on that swing there and over the top of the pitch. That pitch kind of sunk on him. Keegan delivers fastball. Swung on, roller back to him. Little underhand flip to first to get the out, and they'll strand the 2 runners. We've played 2. It is a 2-2 contest. When we come back, we'll go to the top of the third next here on JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
So we've completed 2 innings of work. It is a 2-2 ball game. Both teams had opportunities with runners either at second and third or bases loaded in that inning, or their half inning, I should say, to score a run and couldn't produce. We'll go back to the top of the third. It'll be the bottom of the order to the top of the order. Austin Witten, one of the subs, will lead things off. He has yet to bat, and then they will have completed their full 12. And Spring Hill American will drop down to the 9 batter in the lineup. That's what you do. You got to bat everybody once through the order. So Austin Witten will lead it off against Charlie Miko here in the top of 3. First pitch is way outside, ball 1, gets by the catcher Flores. Again, the winner of this game will then have to play Sebring in the championship game to represent Division I in the Ozone World Series. The winner of that game will go to Ruston, and of course the loser will be the runner-up at state. Ground ball back to the hill. Miko with the throw over to first in time for the out, 1 away. 1 down. Higgins comes to the plate. He led off the game with a ground ball back to the mound. Now steps in. One away. Miko checks the sign, delivers. A slow roller again back to the mound. Throw to first in time for the out. Back to the pitcher for 2 down. Tristan King, who struck out his first time up, comes to the plate. 2 away here in the inning. Again, tentatively, we have been told that the championship game will follow this one. Sebring gets the winner here. Strike called. And the only reason I see it not happening is if this finishes late or Mother Nature stops back in for another trip. She has invited herself in on us numerous times this week. Ball and or 2 balls and a strike now. And you don't get to tell Mother Nature no, it just doesn't happen. 2-1 count. Pitch on the way, swung on, popped up, center field coming in. The center fielder makes the catch. A quick 1-2-3 inning. We're going to the bottom of third, still tied up at 2 apiece.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the third inning, still knotted up at 2s. The 12th man in the order for Okeechobee will be JoJo Chavez. And JoJo will lead it off. Checks the swing. Did he go around? Are they going to have a question? No, he's holding up ball one. I thought he offered a little more than that, but home plate says no. Now the first base umpire also said it. Up top, 2 balls, no strikes. Chavez is a little smaller than some of these kids, and it's a tough strike zone to get in there. 2-0 count. Outside again, and now 3-0. This is a take pitch all the way, and Okeechobee would love to get their leadoff man on base. Swinging a curveball, and he chased it on a 3-0, and both coaches are shaking their head. That's a no-no, but hey, it was a strike. It was a good swing. There he gets a base. Tosses the bat side. Takes off down to first with a walk. And Caleb Cruz, who struck out the first time, will come to the plate now. Chavez has got good speed too. He likes to run, although he goes back over to first with a look from Sean Keegan. We'll see if they run him or will they let Cruz try to move around. He goes on the first pitch. Here comes the throw from Travis Clark, and it goes through the glove of King over at second. And he is safe. Otherwise, he was toast. Perfect throw down, and the throw wasn't handled, but Chavez did something to himself. Coach out immediately to check, and they're bringing a towel. I don't know if he got hit in the face. Says he's okay, but maybe dirt in the eye or something. Hard to see that far out. Well, he's safe at second either way. And now Cruz at the plate. And the count will go 1 ball, 1 strike. As that pitch is away from the dish. Foul tipped. Runner can't go. Home plate umpire signaling foul ball immediately. As we said, there are 3 umpires on the diamond tonight. 1-2 count. 2 working the bases, and of course the home plate umpire. Popped up right side, out of play, foul. So Chavez stays at second. Cruz stays at the plate. Steps back, fouls that one off. Pulls the ball a little bit. They pulled themselves away from the batter's box. It's worked for them, but boy, if they learn to swing through all the way, big hitters. Swing over the top. Struck him out again. Second time they have kept Cruz off the base paths. That is huge for them because he is a speedster. Suarez also very quick, and Alec is at the plate. Walked his first time, stole a base, and then scored. Wild pitch. Coming late, the throw going to go down to third. They put the tag on him. He slides underneath. Clark with a nice throw down again, but just getting underneath the tag is Chavez, runner at third on the wild pitch. Suarez with a 1-0 count. Lead run again, an opportunity here for Okeechobee to take the lead. And time being called. Umpire picking up something on the field. Whoa, way up and in. 2-1. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike on the inside corner. 3-1. They always do that, though, with the count being 3-0. They'll show bunt, trying to distract. Smacks that ball back up the middle. Shortstop grabs it. The throw to first is going to be in time, but the run is going to count, and Alex Suarez with the RBI has given his team the lead. 2 down. And a 3-2 lead now with 2 outs. At the plate is Charlie Miko. Charlie will take the ball outside. Sun trying to peek through these gray clouds we have here at the Ball Diamond. In from left field. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 1. Nico with a grounder to short his first time up. Slow rolling grounder down third base line. Going to be a tough play. Miko going to beat out the infield single. He's got wheels. Got to come harder than that on that ground ball. It's going to roll slow in the infield because of the moisture that has been on the field. Even though it's been dragged and raked, it's still going to roll slow. Infield hit there for Miko. Down to first he goes. 5 hits now for Okeechobee. 3 runs. 2 hits. Or 2 runs, 6 hits for Spring Hill American. Ethan Bloomfield walk and scored a run. Turns around, he's too far off the bag. He's going to get caught. Really nice move by Keegan to pick him off. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. He is picked off on the play. So they'll talk to him as they go back to the dugout. We have completed 3. We're going to the top of the 4th inning next. A 3-2 lead in favor of Okeechobee.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to go here. Line drive shot into center field. That ball will bounce for a base hit to start things off. Travis Clark at the plate right now with a runner at first. And Clark, first time up with a single and scored a run. On the outside, misses. Ball one. Outside on the corner. Charlie Miko at the plate. Swung on, fouled off. 2-1 count. They are debating the score again, so they're going down to check on it. I have 2 runs in the first inning for both teams. And they're saying it's 2-2 in the official scorebook again. So, we'll change it to theirs. They're the official scorebook, but I don't know how I didn't get a run across or they didn't see a run across. We'll have to wait till they come up to tell me that one. 3 balls and a strike. Their book is official. My apologies. Chavez, bottom of 3. Come on, Foley. Trying to get some balls back in, some dry ones, because like I said, conditions have been kind of damp. So they're waiting for some baseballs, and they're coming in. Throwing it in, the umpire catches it with the mask. Runners at first and second. Keegan at the plate. Turnaround throw to second. Ooh, very close to getting Taryn Henriksen off the bag. Single and a walk to start off the inning here. 2 runners aboard for Spring Hill American. Inside to Keegan. And we're going to find out about the scorebook. They stating that it's only 2-2. I think they missed a runner, but I'm not the official scorekeeper. But I had JoJo Chavez scoring in the last inning. 2-0 count. Sean Keegan at the plate with 2 runners aboard. And now we are fixing a shoe on the mound for Charlie Miko, fixing the cleat. Keegan steps out. Serious. Strike called. Three balls, 1 strike. Three-one pitch, swung on, ground ball. They'll go to short. They'll flip to second for 1. They'll relay to first, safe. Fielder's choice gets him on. The first out will be recorded at second base. Down to third will go Henriksen. So 1 away. Opportunity here for Spring Hill to pick up run number 3. Cameron Najek is at the plate. He had a double his last time up. Runner goes. They fake the throw down to second. Second and third now with 1 out. Najek at the plate. Down the line, just foul. Otherwise, Najek with extra bases, that goes all the way down to the fence. So they're saying that Chavez did not score because there was a force out at second, so the run did not count. So a 2-2 game. Ground ball going to get through the hole. Spring Hill American, though, going to pick up a couple runs here in the inning on the single that goes through. So a 4-2 lead now. And a runner at first. Briglio is coming to the plate, but we've got a timeout on the mound to talk with Charlie Miko. And a meeting at the mound right now. Zach Briglio at the plate. Spring Hill is now up 4-2 here in this ball game. And Zach Briglio, who watched the pitch go by for the third strike the first time at the plate. Runner at first is Najek. Ground ball back to the mound. Charlie picks it up, flips it over to first for the out. Out number 2. And down to second will go the runner. Talon Poole now comes to the plate. Will bat from the right side. Pitch count now 1-1 to Poole. 2 outs in the inning. Two one. Inside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike to Poole. Tanner Henriksen in the on-deck circle if he can get on. Miko trying to get the third out here. Runner down at second. Swung on. Fly ball left field. Coming in, the left fielder will make the catch. Third out of the inning. They pick up 2 runs here in the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, a 4-2 lead. Spring Hill American on top.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Bottom of the 4th inning, a 4-2 lead. Okeechobee getting ready to come to the plate. And they will face Keegan, who's had a pretty good outing so far. 2 runs against him on 5 hits. So the bottom of the 4th will find Bloomfield, Whidden, and Flores coming to the plate. Smacked hard towards short, backhanded, long throw into first. Oh, good scoop to hang on there. Majuk to Higgins for the out. Doesn't make that scoop. That ball gets away from him, and that's trouble. 1 away. Good play. Caden Whidden, the first baseman now with his opportunity. A single the last time up. Hits it high in the air on the left side and heads up. That one will go out of play. Ooh, just about got somebody over on that picnic table. They weren't paying attention until it hit the table, and then they all turned. You got to keep your head up on a swivel sometimes at the ball field. 4-2 is our score. Okeechobee down by 2. Count 1-1. Flores in the on-deck circle. Up over our heads, foul ball, look out. 1-2. Strike 3 called on the corner. Ooh, nasty pitch. 2 down, watched it go by. Flores now getting ready to come to the plate with 2 outs. And Flores with a base hit his first time up. But Whidden got caught going down to second on the throw from the outfield. Laced it into left field, base hit, around the bag and hold. 2 singles right now for Flores, and he is doing the job at the plate. I need some help. Riley Osceola back to the pitcher his first time up. And we got a timeout again by the opposing coach. Not sure what this is about. They're asking for the lights to be turned on at the ball field. So usually they're on a timer, but it's a little gray here, getting a little darker, but I think that was the question. Can we get the lights turned on? Throw over to first, not in time. Quickly back goes Flores. He can run. Osceola at the plate trying to move him around. They're down by 2. Back to first again. He dives back in. Outside, missed. 1-0 on the count. Runner goes, and Osceola rips it foul down the right field side for a 1-1 count. Ground ball towards first. It's going to get in between first and second into right field. Bobbled by the right fielder. And continuing around is Flores. Flores is going to turn the corner and score. And down to second is going to go Osceola. So a single. Then the air out in right field allows Osceola to second. Flores will cross them all and score. And it's now a 4-3 ball game. Urbina right now coming to the plate. Swing and a miss. Down low. 2-0, or 1-1, sorry. Lights on here at the ball field now. 1 ball, 1 strike, a 1-run game. Swung on, fouled off, out of play. 1-2. Strike 3, got him looking. They'll strand the runner at second. And it's a 1-run ball game. We've played 4. We're going to the top of the 5th. 4-3 on the scoreboard when we come back on JockJive.com.
She's frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. For 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Four 4-3 ball game as we go into the top of the 5th inning. A very tight ball game here in Bristol. For the first of 2 games. The next game is the championship game. Sebring will take on the winner of this one for a chance to go to the World Series. The winner of the second game will represent the loser will be the second place team here at state. So right now Spring Hill has a 1-run lead. They're coming to the plate. And Tanner Hendrickson will lead things off. Ninth man in the order, then it'll go back to the top. Ground ball towards first, picked up by the first baseman. He'll race for the bag and get there in time for the outs. He had to hustle too, and he was really motoring to get over to that bag. Nicely done by Caden Whidden, out racing Tanner Hendrickson to first base, 1 away. 1 out. And now Higgins back to the plate. He is grounded back to the mound both times today. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it out of play. Down the right field line, and strike number 1. Top of the 5th inning. Flores calling time. And he's got that headband on, and then I think he got stitches in the forehead. He had a collision at the plate earlier in the week, and he took it pretty hard, but he's been wearing that headband over the area where the stitches are, I believe. Here's a one-hopper. Oh, nice snag by the shortstop. The throw to first in time. What a grab out there at short. You couldn't have asked for a better play there from the Okeechobee shortstop, Alex Suarez. That was a hot shot coming right at him. He pulled it down. 2 down. Strike called on the first pitch to Tristan King. 2 away. And Miko now at the plate. Or Miko on the mound with an 0-1 count against him. Whoa, laid in a nasty curveball, swing and a miss. Pulled the trigger. It's 0-2, 2 down. And Miko for Okeechobee trying to get the 3rd out here in the top of the 5th inning. They find themselves down by a run. Ground ball again to short, knocked down, picked up by Suarez. Good throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Okeechobee on defense. We go to the bottom of the 5th. They're coming to the plate next here on JockJive.com.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Okeechobee getting ready to come to the plate. Here's Jason Jolly, who ripped a big double back in the 2nd inning to get things going. One-run ball game. Both teams with 7 hits. 4 runs for Spring Hill, 3 runs for Okeechobee. There's a big swing and a miss. Sean Keegan has been on the mound so far for the entire game. Bottom of 5 right now. It's a ground ball scooped up by the shortstop. Bobble dropped it. And another error by Spring Hill Americans infield, and this one could be costly. E6 Down to first goes Jason Jolly, and he's the tying run in the ball game. We're back to the top of the lineup. Caleb Cruz, who struck out twice tonight, is at the plate. Takes ball one. You can get Cruz on base, you could be in trouble because, like I said earlier, he is probably one of the fastest kids out there. He can really run. Jolly on at first base. They'll throw over to first. Keegan's got a very good move to the bag. Jolly's going to have to be careful. He's back in time and now takes his lead back off the bag at first. Cruz with a 1-0 count. There goes Jolly. The throw down is going to bop into center field. And boy, Tristan King, the second baseman, was on the backside of the bag there. Jolly tried to get up and turn around him. He kind of went into him. Umpire didn't say anything. It'll be a stolen base. So runner at second and a 2-0 count. Okeechobee trying to get that run across the plate. And this might do it. That ball's coming hard into center field. What a catch by Fuentes on a sliding knee. Will make that catch in right center field. Ball comes into the infield, gets thrown away, but Jolly had dove back to the bag. So on the line, out. And the catcher being warned about something being said to somebody behind the plate. And the folks behind the plate, and Bill, I'll tell you what, some of the tempers and some of the sportsmanship here is not very appealing at times. I'll just be honest with you. It's a kid's game, and I realize everybody's hot, and it's been a long day waiting around. But remember, this is about 11 and 12-year-old boys. That's what this game's about. Alex Suarez, time was called, no pitch. And he called a balk. That's why. Down to third will go Jason Jolly. Meeting at the mound right now as they'll take a break here. Coach comes out to chat with his team. The coach for Okeechobee chatting with his team. His runner at first and the batter. Right now you've got a runner at third and Jason Jolly. Alex Suarez is at the plate. They are 60 feet away from tying the ball game up right now. Suarez comes back to the plate after the mound visit. Bottom of the fifth. Tying run down at third. Swing and a miss by Suarez. 0-1. Time is called again. Okeechobee coach going to check on something at the scorer's table. Just wanted to make sure of something, I guess, and quickly back to the dugout. Suarez, I mean, they are playing for the possibility to go to the World Series. You got to win this one and the next one. You got to beat Sebring in the next game, who's waiting around to see who's going to win this game, who they're going to play. One ball, one strike. Suarez walking a ground out today. Ground ball to short. Bobbled, picked up, they'll throw to first. Got the out there, but the run will count. And it is now 4-3. Or 4-4, sorry. So he gets the RBI, and we are all tied up at 4 apiece. And they are going to remove Sean Keegan from the hill. He doesn't look happy about being replaced. He's going to give up the baseball, and they are going to hand it to, I believe, the shortstop. And if that is the case, that'll be Najuk, and that's who it is. So we get a pitching change, and Najak's going to come in and try to finish this inning here. And Keegan wasn't too happy about giving up the baseball, but coach feels he's done, so Najak will come out and we'll come back. We've got a pitching change. We'll let him get warmed up.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
So Najak will come on here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Nobody on base. We're all tied up at 4 apiece here in the 5th. Coming to the plate is Charlie Miko, the pitcher for Okeechobee. The first pitch is a strike called. 2 outs. Down low, 1-1. A single and a ground out tonight for Charlie Miko. Two and one. Spun around, looked like he might have offered, and the umpire did not call strike. There's strike 2, though, on a curveball that sinks on him, and he didn't like the call, but it is strike 2, 2-2. And he was ready to leave the hill thinking there was 2 strikes on him, and it was not. So he goes back to the mound to try to throw one more. Coach thought it was, like I said, I thought maybe when he turned and kind of pulled the bat back and he spun around, I thought it was a strike, but the umpire didn't do it. Takes that big bender, swing and a miss. Comes on and gets the final out in the inning. We're going to the top of the 6th inning. We're knotted up 4 apiece when we return.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
4-4 ball game, top of the 6th inning, and a very important 6th inning. Spring Hill American will come to the plate. They will face Charlie Miko, who's went through the entire game, and Miko with a big 1-2-3 inning the last inning. An unassisted ball to first base, 2 ground balls to his shortstop, Suarez, who made 1 on a fantastic hop and a good throw. He's going to face Taryn Hendrickson, the big man Travis Clark, the big bat in the order, and Sean Keegan is due up as well. Miko handing something to an audience member. Oh, his glasses to get him cleaned. I'm going to guess maybe Mom down there behind the backstop. Four ball game in the 6th. Checks the glasses, says I'm good to go, and he's ready to go. The umpires will take their bases. And Taryn Hendrickson, the third baseman, with 2 singles tonight. He has scored 2 runs as well, coming to the plate. So this is a man they want to keep off the base paths because he has done damage both times. If he gets on, he can do it again. Remember, it's tied up 4-4. Okeechobee will get to bat in the bottom of the inning, so depending on what Spring Hill does here. The last time these 2 teams played a few days ago, Okeechobee winning it by a score 2-1, holding on in the top of the 6th inning. Similar situation, but this one is tied. First pitch is up and away, ball 1. Okeechobee was up 2-0. Spring Hill picked up a run in the top of the 6th. Couldn't plate the second one to tie it up. The Sebring team is here watching because they get the winner. Down low, 2-0. They will give them a little bit of time. I'm sure they'll re-drag the field and give them probably, I'm going to guess, maybe 20, 30 minutes in between the game. Or they may just be ready to go. I don't know. We'll see. Swing and a miss. Usually it's about 25 minutes in between games, but who knows with us approaching the 8 o'clock hour. And that noise you hear is thunder. And like I said, the forecast had called for some more rain coming in later this evening. So that is not good news by any means. Swung on, fouled off. The count will stay 2-2. And showing the rain on top of us, north of us. So we're hoping that it continues to move that way, and we should be okay. 3-2 count as that ball is down in the dirt. 3-2 count. Big pitch here from Charlie Miko. First base is being given as a walk has been issued. Hendrickson down at first, and I said that could be trouble. Every time he's been on base, he's been able to score. Here is a big bat at the plate. Travis Clark, he's walked tonight, singled, and scored a run. Earlier in the tournament, hit a ball out of here. Just about put it on the far fence. And we'll see what Miko does with him. They'll challenge him. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Got him to swing the outside curve, 0-1. One thing with the guy trying to go up and swing hard and get it out of the park, sometimes the changeup or the curveball can work for you, not against you, because they're looking for a fastball. On the ground, past the third baseman into left field. Left fielder gives chase, rounding third. Are they going to wave him home? There they are. Here comes the throw to the plate. Tagged him out. And again, they try to be aggressive. And wow, what a play and a great throw. And man, I'll tell you what, that is just a little too much. You expect the kid to go maybe 2 bases. They sent him for a third one, trying to get the lead. Clark ends up on third by the throw. So the double, and they get the out at the plate on the relay throw, and it was a beautiful relay. And give it up to the left fielder. Getting that ball in quickly, 1 away, but still a runner at third, but now 1 out. And now it's Sean Keegan coming to the plate. You see how aggressive they are with 2 outs and a runner aboard. And fouled off there at the plate. You need to get the run, I understand that, but you should have left it at second and third. There would have been nobody out. And he got aggressive. And this got him in trouble the other night. Coach sent a runner and it didn't work for him. And they ended up losing that game. Keegan right now at the plate. He has gotten on with a fielder's choice and a single. Has scored a run. But they were waving him. And the runner continued at the plate and he got caught. Whoa, inside. And again, what a play. That's the third time that Flores has been in a collision at home plate. Talk about warrior wounds. This kid's going to need an ice bath. Pitch on the way. No, going to go over to third and push the runner back a little bit. So a relay from the left fielder from the fence into the infield. The infield put it right on the money. Flores up the line, grabs it, and puts the tag down on Taron Hendrickson. Outside, missed. Keegan now at the plate, trying to bring, with a hit here, trying to bring Clark home. That one hit into left center field, moving over the left center fielder. The center fielder makes the catch, and the run will score. So the single, or the fly out, is going to be out number 2, but it is going to be an RBI. And Spring Hill has taken the lead by 1. 5 runs on 8 hits now, 2 down. And I believe we're going to get a pitching change. I think that's going to be it for Miko. And Charlie is going to be taken out of the game. And we're going to get a new pitcher. So Miko has a really good game. Ends up 5 runs on 8 hits. But pitched all the way into the 6th inning with 2 outs. They need 1. On the mound now, taking over, is going to be Ethan Bloomfield. And Bloomfield will get his warm-up tosses. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back. Continue here in a very, very exciting ball game.
Your stay in Morristown at the Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel. A friendly greeting awaits inside, and they appreciate you for choosing their hotel. When checking in, be sure to show your Best Western Rewards card and earn points. Make yourself at home in their spacious lobby, plenty of seating room, and a large screen TV await. Make your own waffles in the breakfast room each morning. Enjoy complimentary breakfast served 6 to 10 a.m. For your comfort, you'll find a dining table, work desk, and chair, and an LCD television in each room. Also equipped with a microwave and mini fridge. The Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel in Morristown.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over.
Top of the sixth inning, 5-4, 2 down. New pitcher on the mound is Bloomfield. He will face Najuk, who's also on the mound for Spring Hill American. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. We've got 2 outs in the inning. Okeechobee down by 1. They will get to bat here in the bottom of the sixth. Don't go anywhere. Like I said, it would be a very tight game. More runs have scored than I expected. I expected this to be another 2-1 game or something similar, but it is a 1-run game. 5-4. Both offenses tonight have produced a few runs more than what I thought would happen. 2 great pitching performances so far. Now 2 relievers coming in. And the 2 relievers are facing each other right now. Swung on, popped up, and Flores gives it a look and watches it go into the stands for a foul ball, 1-2. Boy, if they were going to give a Warrior medal tonight or for the week, Flores has been the man who's been behind the plate, who has taken beating after beating. He's been run into now 3 times. Stitches this week, still playing ball. Fouled off. Count stays 1-2. Got run into earlier in the week, and from what I saw on Facebook, he had to get some stitches, and he's still back out there, still playing. Whoa, fastball misses, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is empty. Top of the 6th inning and a 1-run ball game. Winner to play Sebring. That ball launched to deep left field, but out of play, and the left fielder hustling over there to try to get there to make the catch. Didn't catch up to it. Now going to chase down one of the other foul balls that went a little further out there, and he'll get that into the infield and given to the ump. Najek steps back in, 2-2 count. The reach swing, missing, and Flores will jog down with him to first, and he's out. So they get 1 run. Is it enough to win the ball game and go into the championship game? We'll find out when we come back right here on JockJive.com.
Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Your stay in Morristown at the Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel. A friendly greeting awaits inside, and they appreciate you for choosing their hotel. When checking in, be sure to show your Best Western Rewards card and earn points. Make yourself at home in their spacious lobby, plenty of seating room, and a large screen TV away. Make your own waffles in the breakfast room each morning. Enjoy complimentary breakfast served 6 to 10 a.m. For your comfort, you'll find a dining table, work desk, and chair, and an LCD television in each room. Also equipped with a microwave and mini fridge. The Best Western Plus Morristown Conference Center Hotel in Morristown.
Ethan Bloomfield, Caden Whidden, Zyron Flores, the catcher, will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Down a run. Okeechobee needs 1 to tie the ball game, 2 to pull out the win. On the mound is Cameron Najek. He came on in the last inning. Got the strikeout of Charlie Miko to get the 3rd out and end any threat there. They just picked up a run to tie the ball game. First pitch is going to be inside for a ball. 1-0. One-0 pitch. Up top. 2-0 to Bloomfield. Hitters count right now as Bloomfield waits for a strike. Ouch. Boy, that hit him high too, but down to first he'll go, hit by the pitch. Well, there's a base runner that you need. That is the tying run now at first base. And I believe they're going to get a pinch runner because Bloomfield is the pitcher now, so they can courtesy run for him. I thought he got hit in the mouth or the face, but they're going to send out the very speedy JoJo Chavez. And this kid can really, really run. So Chavez will be at first. Caden Whidden will be coming to the plate. Whidden with a single tonight and a strikeout looking. But the tying run is at first base, and you've got to be careful on anything you're going to do. So be careful if you're going to try to steal. Being too aggressive here could cost you that run to tie the game. First pitch is away, down and low, 1-0. Right now, Najek trying to find a way to get a ground ball, maybe, for a double play. Haven't seen anything turn, but we're going to get a timeout right away. The coach from Spring Hill American is going to go out and chat with his pitcher, Najek. So a quick meeting at the mound. Everybody goes back to their position. Chavez is over at first, running for Bloomfield. And Caden Whidden is at the plate. 1-0 count. Takes a swing at that one and missed it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Everybody up off the seats in this one, watching. Steps off the hill. Big curveball, bends inside, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. In the dirt, and now 3-1 to Whidden, and he'll have the rake or take pitch to his advantage right now for Whidden at the plate with a runner at first, 3-1. Chavez not leaving the bag. Whidden steps back, takes a swing, fouls it off, 3-2. Good fastball, and the catcher looking for the baseball that goes behind the backstop tarp there. Finds it, and will give him another one. Three-two count, full count. As the umpire fixed the tarp behind the plate, and that's attached to the fence. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Big out there. 1 away. Here's Flores. Flores tonight with 2 singles and a scored a run. He's 2 for 2 at the plate. Big bender over the top. Behind the hitter goes 1-0. 1 down. Runner at first is the tying run for Okeechobee. Runner goes, and it's fouled off. So they were finally going to try to push JoJo Chavez down to second. But it's fouled off by Flores. Would have been a great hit and run. Up top, 2 balls and a strike. A lot of pressure on the guys coming to the plate right now for Okeechobee, knowing they've got to get Chavez to the plate and score him. Runner goes. Here comes the throw. It's high in the air. It's into center field, and Chavez has a stolen base. So Chavez down at second now for Flores. As I mentioned, 2 for 2 at the plate tonight. Inside tight. Ball 4. And now bases are first and second after the walk. The winning run is now standing on first base. At the plate, 1 for 2 tonight is Osceola. A big single his last time up that went out into right field and got by the right fielder for him to be able to go to second. And Flores to be able to score. You start him with a fastball inside, tight, 1-0. Jaden Urbina is in the on-deck circle. There's a strike called on the corner, 1-1. Good pitch. Osceola steps back in. 1-1 count. Swings late, strike 2, 1-2. The 1-2. Inside. 2-2. He reared back, tried to get a little extra on that one. Najak did, but it is inside and tight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him. Another strikeout. 2 down. And now Okeechobee works with their last out in the ball game. And the big left-hander at the plate is Jaden Urbina. Watch the third strike go by. Last time he had a single his first time up to the plate. The tying run is 120 feet from the plate. The winning run, 180. Up top, ball 1. The pressure is on for both. And Najuk trying to get the final out, get his team to the championship game. Urbina trying to get a base hit to get the run home to tie the ball game. Didn't go. 2-0. Almost went for that offering on the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Gets the sign ready to work. Both runners off the bag. Strike called, and it'll go 2-1. The runner at second, not much of a lead, actually. Kind of surprised that Chavez isn't coming farther off the bag. The runner at first way off the bag. Swing and a miss. Up top fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Urbina with 1 strike to work with. Najuk needs 1 to get the game over with to move on. Swung on and foul. Tip there at the plate will continue. 2-2. Jason Jolly would love an opportunity to come to the plate next. Urbina's got to get on and move a runner. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, ball game. He ends up striking out the last 2 batters with 2 runners aboard. And Spring Hill American is going to win this one. That is a final by a score of 5-4 in the Ozone Division I first playoff game of the night. Spring Hill wins it to come back to beat Okeechobee by 1 run, 5-4. The first time around, it was Okeechobee holding on to the win, 2-1. Okeechobee will end here in this playoff game. They are done. Spring Hill American now will face Sebring in the championship game. We will stay here for the presentations, I believe, for Okeechobee. And, of course, they will be redressing and fixing the field. So both teams should be lining up to get the medals and so forth, I think. Maybe not. Don't see anybody. We'll go down to the field and just a second and get the presentation of the medals and more from the directors.
Making our awards presentation on the field, State Director Tony Smith, National Director, wannabe National Director, District 5 Director Tim Arnold. Ladies and gentlemen, all of our teams in our state tournament are winners as they represent the best in their district. But unfortunately, with today's loss, Okeechobee has played the final game of the state tournament. Let's all give Okeechobee a round of applause for a great run in the 2019 Ozone Division I state tournament. At this time, we'd like to recognize the Okeechobee players and coaches. Starting with number 3, Caleb Cruz. Number 12, Alex Suarez. Number 35, Charlie Miko. Number 1, Ethan Bloomfield. Number 2, Caden Whitten. Number 19, Zirin Flores. Number 10, Briley Osceola. Number 6, Jadance Urbina. Number 68, Jason Jolly. Number 5, Braden Lineberry. Number 8, Hayden Brennan. And number 26, JoJo Chavez. Coaches for Okeechobee, Neo Flores. Willie Hall. Team Manager Edmundo Cruz. Congratulations, gentlemen, and thank you for your support and sacrifice for the Okeechobee All-Stars and Dixie Youth Baseball. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Okeechobee All-Stars. Gentlemen, as is tradition in Dixie Youth Baseball, it's now time, as the season wraps up, for you to retrieve your team flag from left field. Let's hear it one more time for the Okeechobee All-Stars. Congratulations, gentlemen, and good luck in future baseball endeavors. With the win, Spring Hill advances to the championship game against Sebring. We will provide you with a start time on that game momentarily.